Morning. I'm glad you're back for another short devotional. This is Easter week. Every day this week we're going through things that happen in Jesus' life this last week before his crucifixion and his resurrection. Today we're going to stay in Mark chapter 11. Yesterday was Monday, and we saw that in Mark 11 verse 12 it says that on Monday they came from Bethany and Jesus was hungry, and he saw this fig tree in the distance, and the fig tree was in leaf. That's important. Pay attention to that. And Jesus went to see if he could find anything on it, and he couldn't. He found nothing but leaves. And it says that he said to the tree, "May no one eat of you again, ever." And the disciples heard him say that. And then they went on and did some other things on Monday. They left the city that night. And then we get back to it in verse 20. It says they passed by in the morning. This is Tuesday now. And they saw the fig tree withered away to its roots. Wow. That's amazing. And before we read the rest of this passage, let me just say this. This tree looked good from a distance. It had leaves. It looked like it should be bearing fruit, but it had no fruit. That's a spiritual illustration Jesus was making here. He on Tuesday, he had all sorts of confrontations with the religious leaders of the day, the Pharisees, the Sadducees, the Sanhedrin, And it's as if he's saying through this miracle that he does with this fig tree that he's not interested. Jesus isn't interested in you or anybody else looking spiritual. These religious leaders of the day, they knew their Bible. They had a self-righteousness about them, but their hearts were empty. Don't let that be said about you. Don't let that be said about me, I pray, that we look good on the outside. We look religious. We look spiritual. All of our posts on Facebook look great, and we put up this great front, but we don't have no fruit in our lives. This is what happened after this. Verse 21, Peter remembered what had happened and said to him, "Look, Rabbi, the fig tree you cursed is withered." And Jesus said, get this, "Have faith in God. Truly I say to you, whoever says to this mountain, be taken up and thrown into the sea, and doesn't doubt in his heart, but believes that what he says will come to pass, it will be done for him." And it says, "Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask in prayer, believe that you've received it, and it will be yours." And here's the tough ending Jesus makes to this strong statement of faith. And, verse 25, whenever you stand praying, forgive. That if you have anything against anyone, so that your Father also, who is in heaven, may forgive you your trespasses. It's like Jesus is coming back full circle here, and he's saying, just like a fig tree that has leaves but no fruit is not worth anything. Likewise, if we call ourselves believers, we want to be forgiven by God, but we're not willing to forgive others. That's an indictment against us as well. Be willing to forgive. Don't just show leaves today. And I pray as you meditate on these things that the Holy Spirit would speak to your heart, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. God bless you.